皆さんこんばんはでございます。気がつけばリーグ最終戦です。ウィーク18ニューヨークジャイアンツ戦になります。一応このニューヨークジャイアンツの YG さんと僕と共にもうプレーオフ進出が決まっている両チームということになるので、ちょっと申し訳ないのですが、多少の主力の温存はいたします。
両辱両辱
早いんだよな。本当に YG さんに失礼な発言ではある。やーいって久々に聞いたし大体。やーいって。ドラえもんでしか聞かないぐらいのね、もうね、やーいっていうね、言い方が。ただ、YG さんは、どこまで、戦力を温存して使ってくるのかっていうところもちょっと見えてはいないので。ただ、うちちょっとなんか、イベントみたいなのが起きてるんで、そこら辺をもうしっかりこなしながら、一応、もちろん勝ちに向かっていきたいと思うので、よろしくお願いいたします。
This the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they
実は僕 YG さんとあんまり戦ったことないんですよね、手探りで。前の手探りは地区が違ったとかそういうこともあるので、多分記録2回目、手探りでは2回目とかなんじゃないかなっていうぐらい本当にめったに戦わない人なんで、ちょっとあんまりどういう感じで試合になるかわからないんですよね。わ、バークリー普通にいる。
This defense for the Vikings, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll try the right side here.
おいしゃー、危ねー。
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down
いいタックルでしたね。寒そう。しかしやっぱシーズン終盤って冬だからな、寒いよな。こんな外で試合しダメだって、またカズンズの手がかじかんで大変なことになっちゃうからな。当たり前のようにロジャースはいるな。しかしダメか。
And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL
内側からって思ったけど全然外側でしたね。
That's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. In this case, he picks up a first down.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
今のとこ止める手だってねえな。
And I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
A first down carry for Barkley.
あいしゃー、危ねえ。
Managed to pick up about
4ヤードぐらい。
second down.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves.
マジで止まんねえぞ。
Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Boston Scott, his first carry.
He's going to
stop just short of the first down marker at the Vikings 28. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down.
1ヤード残した。
They'll try to run for it with Barkley.
ああ、ゴリゴリ進みやがったあいつ。
Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
On first down, here's Breida.
よいしょ
He's going to be brought down just shy of the
セ
5
ー
at the
フ
6.
行かれるとこだったぜ。
Quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
わからんな。カバーワンホールでいこう。
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun.
止めるでしょう。
And that'll
ナイ
get him
ス。
halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3
偉
line.
い。
He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Rogers tapping this forward on the
まあそれはしょうがない。
And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants take it right down and score on the opening drive.
今がやられた。
Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 7-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
うちは今回オフェンスで言ったらクック、ジェファーソン抜きでいくんで。
First and 10 at their 25-yard line. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. On the give is New Orleans, and this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best.
危ねえ。危ねえ危ねえ危ねえ危ねえ。やられるとこだったぜ。
All 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw is Cousins.
あはは後ろ下がりすぎちった。セカンドダウン23ヤードってやばいね。
He was still looking through his progressions and going through his receiver options, and while he was doing that, the defense got to him quickly in the pocket.
And it was a great example of zone coverage, well executed, well coordinated. All the receivers were covered, and he couldn't evade the rush back in the pocket.
Now a throw here to his running back.
おいしょ、ナイス。いいね。
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
おー、いかなかったか。あ、いった、やった、言ってた、危ねえ。危ねえ、言ってた。あ、でも大江で怪我した。危ねえ、今の超危ないわ。勘弁してくださいよ。危ねえ。基本的に向こうね、ディフェンスバックめちゃめちゃ強力なんですよね。コーナーバック2枚めちゃめちゃ強いし。セーフティーも X ファクターがいるので、基本的にやり合ったら勝てないって思ってるので、そういう意味では、この戦法が合ってるのかなっていう気はします。ラン中心が。でたまにちょこちょこっと PA を挟んでいくっていう作戦ですね。ああ。3ヤードロスしたんだけどマジかよ。
So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. Now Cousins.
お、早くない？きつ。
アンチやで。
ああ、アンチだ。どうもアンチ。いらっしゃいアンチ。今のはきついな。Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Yeah, 両辱両辱。
あ、やべ。タイムアウトだなこれ。
So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays.
やだな。
Cousins.
おお、足りなかった。
There's another example where defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
And Lutz's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points
ど
on
っ
the board
かで止めるきっかけが欲しいな。
feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good compliment.
あぶねえ、俺のミス。今のは取りに行かないと。
Things are going to work out in your favor. Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a give coming right is Breida.
危ね
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
つかみどころがないな。
First down, exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. A handoff to Barkley.
あ、セーフ。
He'll only get
Nice.
a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
ウィークスロット。
The Giants on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he's got enough for the first across midfield.
手堅いな。
On 3rd and 1, it seems natural to just turn and hand it to the biggest guy you have in the backfield. But usually, he's not the primary runner. So for the defense, they're often keying on the running back because he's the guy who gets the ball more often, and the fullback is the blocker. When he ends up carrying the football, that's a heck of a tendency breaker, and now you're just trying to jump on his back and hold on.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers.
Oh, sh.
Mark behind him. Incomplete.
Nice.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Gun loose close.
Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I gotta say, if it's gonna be this cold, I want snow.
OK、ナイス、よく止めた。ここチャンス。
And he's gonna get this one down near the 45-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
なんで来られたドンマイ。
On play action, now Rodgers.
よいしょくそが残念。頑張れ頑張れ。
to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball.
Still a
He
bunch.
brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. Open man here is
抜けられた。よいしょ、危ね
This play will be blown up.
セー
Yardage back
フ。やられるとこだった。
38.
一人目のハードヒットは空振りしてもうて。うい、ナイス。アイフォームクローズ。
Second and 11 now. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Dance into his left.
OK、ナイス。
And he'll just get rid of it.
内理ですね。
Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
The Giants on 3rd down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This is 3rd and 11. Out of the shotgun, Breida.
ナイ
He'll
ス。
be taken down well before the
Safe.
first at about the 36-yard line. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
もう一発タッチダウンいかれて最悪の事態を回避しました。
Gano's kick is good, and they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10 to 3.
欲を言えば
So a nice kick there.
タッチダウンできるのがベストで同点で後半を迎えると。
They've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. for the Vikings now to start their next drive. Even though they might not find the number 1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams entering the playoffs on the kind of run they're on. They're hot.
And I love that word, hot, because every team in the league wants to go into the playoffs on that uptick. Because a lot of the time you sort of notice to the rest of the league that, hey, we're the team you need to deal with. We're the team that's going to be a real problem for you. And if they can continue this streak, they could very well be that team and gain that confidence that they're seeking as they head to the playoffs.
And confidence, that's the word I would use from our meetings with them. They said we're playing our best football right now. It is showing. On 1st and 10, Cousins. This ball complete to Rager. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 7 yards to pick up there.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he'll get it down here to the 43.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the ball. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Cousins on 1st down.
おい、ナイス。いい動きしてよ。あ、ブスミスだわ。ナイスナイスナイスナイス。
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down.
いいのどうも。なんかランコミ入ってなかった今。もうそういう読みだったのかな。あんま分かんないけど。ラッキーラッキー。なんか操作ミスって可能性もあるしな。まあ何でもいいのよ。同点に追いつけば全部 OK。あとはきっちり守りましょうか。
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here.
おい、ナイス。内側で止める。
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet.
それはしょうがない。
And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play. And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
On play action, it's Rodgers.
お、真ん中がらき。しまった。
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on first down is Rodgers.
おお、やられた。最悪。うわ、まずいね。ちょっと待ってよ。話が変わってきたな。
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's a give to Barkley.
やべ。最悪。ああ、まあしょうがないか。今のは守り方がまずかったの。で、俺が慌てちゃった感じだね。
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive, as they'll take over with just 13 seconds to go before the break. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
引っかかんないとは思うけどな。
Off the play fake, Cousins.
こっち。
He's gonna fire one deep, middle of the
お
field.
っしゃ、ナイス俺。よっしゃ。よっしゃ、危ねえ。完璧な展開だわ、これは。いや、さすがプロボール QB ですよ。これがプロボール QB でございますよ。奇跡的な展開で後半を迎えます。危ねえ。試合展開まずったと思ったのに、これ盛り返したわ。
As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach!
これがプロボールに選ばれた QB の力じゃ。すごいだろう。
The party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
と、まあそんなこと言って後半も頑張っていきましょう。ありがたいことにこれでプレッシャーを与えることはできますね。とりあえず。おお、いいタックルだ。やられた。
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Cousins.
Okay. 偉い。
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
First down, here's Cousins.
おお。
It's Smith. He takes this one down.
落としたやつをアームスミスが最後拾ったぞ。それはクソウケるわ。やめてくれマジで。あれを落とさないでくれっていうのは正直あるんだけどな。
They'll run with Nwagwu. Fights it and only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they showed passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
They'll go right back to Nwagwu.
きついな。
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Now Cousins.
Okay.
Man, it's Rager. He's got it.
これは俺今よく見てたね。
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out to the sideline and make a catch.
On first down, they'll run with NYG.
ああ、落とした。頑張れ。ダッシュ。ナイス。そしてタッチダウン。あぶねー。セーフ。あ、ラッキー、ラッキー。そんなラッキーある。でもここはまあベテランが冷静にカバーしたという設定にしておきましょう。
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
さっきキックで守れた流れがしっかり組めるといいんですけどね。
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves.
ナイス。ああ、止まりきらないな。引っ掛けたんだけどね。いや、ランナーあいつ。
Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch up here and start matching them point for point, but it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. They'll go to Barkley again.
ははは。まあまあまあまあ、これはね、しょうがない。
Second and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, "Are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down." They love being physical.
なんか PA とかされるような気がしなくもないから、とりあえずちょっと変わった方法で止めに行こう。固くなだな。よし、俺が考え方を変えよう。
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10". Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw taking
ああ、まあまあまあまあまあまあ。もっとパスで来ていい印象ではあるんだけどね。
Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
OK、偉いよ。実はハリソン・スミスがニッケルの時は LB に入っています。結構活躍する気がするんだよね、この配置。っていうなんかね、期待感はあるんだけどね。
Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
いや、なんか
Now a 2nd down and 6. How about this? They'll try the option.
危ねえ。引っ掛けた。危ねえ危ねえ危ねえ。
That's what he can do, when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
ああ、抜けられた。ハードヒット失敗。
But not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Now a play fake.
コンテインかけて。ナイスナイス、完璧。 落とすなよ。今取ったでしょうが。ああ、今完璧だったぞ。やられた。やられた。
You have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. They'll set up the screen to Touchdown Giants. Saquon Barkley with his 28th touchdown. Drawing with Sean Alexander for the second most in a single year. And the Giants have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third.
悔しいな今のは。
And that will tie our game here in the third.
いや蒸し返すようであれだけど、あれインターしろよ。インターしろよあれ。クソ。そうですね、気を取り直してタッチダウン取りに行きましょう。
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
わー、それが引っかかるか。正直今のはしっかりブロックしてほしかった。
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. On the run is Nwagu.
Okay, nice.
He goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A 1st down throw for Cousins. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? A good gain on 1st has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. On the handoff, it's
okay,
into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up 1st downs.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
やべ、ナイスカバー。結果ゲインもしかして。1ヤードゲイン、結果1ヤードゲイン。よし、よくやった。危ね危ね。危うくギャグになるところだった。
The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down. Cousins to throw it. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Smith. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 30.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Cousins now.
OK。 危ね危ね。あ、そっからじゃ間に合わないよね。
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back, right side.
Touchdown,
Vikings! Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the Vikings answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie.
これがプロボール QB です。時間はいい感じな。最悪タッチダウン取られて、残り1分台で折り返してキック取って勝つっていうパターンな気がする。攻撃止まんないから今のとこ。
This will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
これだと YG さんが攻め方を変えるのか変えないのか問題っていうのもありますね、正直。
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind.
Ah,
seven-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. 80 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. On the carry, this is Scott.
Hey, nice. いい止めっぷりだね。
The Giants on 3rd down. They've been outstanding. 7 first downs and 8 tries. They're up against.
止まりー。よくやった俺今のは。
Nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
激エラじゃない今のは。
Here's Jamie Gillen now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
いやー激エラディフェンスだった。あ、そしてラッキーこれは。
It'll be just an 18-yard punt. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense.
ラッキー。
How do they run that effectively?
危ねえ、途中から対応されたからドキッとした今のは。
So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible.
めっちゃ前だな。
Do it again. They need that turnover.
On 2nd down, this is Madison.
A
pretty nice, strong run, but can't break away. Down just inside the 30. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
インターだったりは論外。やば。転んじゃったー。まあいいや、内側で止まった。あのままノーマルのキャッチさせてよかった。バスをしちゃった反射的に。
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to perhaps salt this one away.
時間は使う。おいしょー。でもだいぶ試合展開うちの有利ですね。向こうはシャキシャキパス投げて点を取らなきゃいけないんで。
As you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're coming off.
間違えた、ボタン間違えた。ああ、自分で試合展開を難しくしてしまった。アンダーニース入れようとしたんだけどな。頑張って抵抗を試みたんだけどね、今インターしに行って。くそー、しょうもないことしたわ。
Taking it about the 1. Oh, good looking return set up here.
はい、いいリターン。
Gets him across the 30 up to the 33.
いや、一番得意なやつでいこう。ここで一番強いのでいかないのはクソ。
After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock defensively. They have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Okay, nice. これは大きいですね。
52 to go. We get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
コンサバにしときましょう。あんまり今日見せてないからストレッチいける気がするんだよな。
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it.
Okay, nice.
They picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now in this situation should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
もう一発ストレッチでいくか。入れるとしてもランコミの中央な気がするから。ああ、やばい。いや、やられた。 やばい、外出た今。くっそ。外出るとワンチャンあるのかまた。いや、2ラウンド終わりだ。やった。あざます。よっしゃー。危ねえ。ランコミの操作ミスがなきゃもうちょっと楽だったんだけどな。えそれは意味があるのかどうかわからないけど、あ、時計進むじゃん、ちゃんと。さすが。あ、でも中黒じゃない。すまんね、ちょっと待たせてもらおう。あれ中黒にしてあるよね。なんで？あ、なんか、あ、ここだと進まない。なんだこのめんどくさいやつ。なんだこれの画面だと進まない。で、ここでコールしてここまで来ると進み始めるのか。なんだこれめんどくせえな。でもいっか。これで終わりなのかも。なんか待っちゃった。なんかすげえ待っちゃったけど。これでこのまま終わりなのか。
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, "You get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something."
危ねー。いや、最終戦も見事に勝利することができました。これでこうね、プレーオフに弾みをつけていきたい。ね、前回もね、ワイルドカードプレーオフであっさり敗北してしまったんで、今回こそきっちり勝ち残ってスーパーボールを目指していきたいと思います。結局ランいっぱい走れって言われたのに結局100ヤードも走れなかったな。
So for the Vikings, they finish things off in style, putting a bow on a 14-3 regular season. And now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a Super Bowl title. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they drop their 7th game on the year. And it will be a disappointing finish to the regular season, no doubt.
なんかイベントはもろもろ失敗してる気がするんで、すごい2人とも 158.3 だ。まあいいように走られたよな。でもやっぱね、要所要所パスは頑張ってくれたからね、本当に。まあ、アーブ・スミス中心になってしまったけど、強いな、あのセンター。パンケーキ3回って化け物かよ。こう、お互いターンオーバーが全くと言っていいほどない状態。うちはファンブル2回は自分たちでリカバーしたので、だったんで本当にわずかな差でしたね。危ない危ない。本当に危ない試合だった。まあ大体失敗したな。もうちょっとランする予定だった予定ではあったんだよな。まあそんなうまくいかないもんだな。お、ランブロックがちょっと上がったぞ。はい、というわけで最後も見事勝ててよかったです。ちょっとこのイベントだけ見ていくか。アンストッパブルフォースは多分失敗してるんだよ、ゴリゴリに。91ヤード走ったっていうランが このイベントでどこまで評価されるのか。おお、でも1000もらえて100ヤード、やっぱ100ヤード超えなきゃいけなかったんだな。惜しい。でもなんかあんまラン出なかったんだよな。確かに途中。なんかパスの方が通る感じがしたから。それでいっかみたいなところもあって。いや、失敗したから開きたくない。はい、今シーズン、レギュラーシーズンは、14勝3敗という形で終了となりました。いや、はい、非常に良かったんじゃないでしょうか。地区優勝ということで。これでね、相手も確定なのかなこれで。わかんない。このゾンビさんと子羊さんの試合結果によるんだろうけど。まあ、とりあえず頑張っていきましょう、プレーオフ。一応僕は3番目で上がれてるので、そこの、なんていうのか。プライドじゃないけど、強さみたいなものを見せつけられる試合になるといいなと思いました。ですね。はい。それではありがとうございました。プレーオフでお会いしましょう。